Hello my sunshines. I hope you're all doing fabulously well. I am here today under the shade of this beautiful olive tree. It's very hot today here in Croatia, so I was planning to go on a ramble, but it's very windy. So as well as being really hot, it's really windy, and the wind doesn't do anything for my camera mic, so I decided to not subject you to a windy video and decided just to do a sit-down video for you guys today. I'm a little bit breathless. Hold on, there's a bug, get away. I'm a little bit breathless because as beautiful as this shaded area is, there's a lot of wildlife, and there are huge flying bugs coming at me from every direction. Wasps, bees, an army of ants. So I'm hoping to not get bit to death sitting here, but I just wanted to let you in on the fact that I'm armed and dangerous. So I have this implement here. And any creature that decides to come at me in the next 10 minutes is gonna be getting battered with this. Okay, so don't report me for animal cruelty, please. But it has to be done. So, I'll waft them carefully and nicely. I won't, you know, hopefully no animals will be hurt in the making of this YouTube video, but you've heard me complaining in previous videos about the bugs on this island. Why are they so big? Like, I don't understand. I feel like I've landed on Dinosaur Island where like everything is just like oversized. Anyway, rant over about the wildlife. I'm ecstatic, obviously, that we are at 1,000 subscribers. Wow, wow, wow. The last time I did one of these reading your comments videos, we were at 200 subscribers. So, as you can imagine, there are a hell of a lot of new comments. So many that I won't be able to get through them in this video, and it's really making me think that I'm gonna have to do these videos a little bit more regularly so that I can keep up. Gosh. Okay, so before I ramble on any further, I'm just gonna get straight into it because, as I said, there's so many. And my strategy is to read the more longer comments, because if I read all, you know, if I read all of them, then, as I said, it's just too much for one video. So I'll try and read some of the more, in-depth comments, and I think that'll be nice anyway. Because, you know, you guys have taken such time to write these comments, some of them, and it just touches me so deeply. So I just feel like one of the ways I can thank you and give back to you guys is by taking some time in return and reading them in a public way, because I do feel that some of these comments are quite inspiring, and hopefully for someone else listening or watching, they'll be helpful also. So here goes. This is a comment from Rike394. He says, "Thank you, it's nice hearing this. I'm 25 from the UK, still at home unfortunately, but hopefully things will change soon. Sometimes the world can feel very lonely even with family. Things like this is what helps people feel connected and supported. I can tell you are there for people. Thank you for being you. We need more kind people like you." Thank you so, so much. That is so touching. AN1me451 says, "Honey, don't let anyone make you feel shameful about, this was about me living at home still at 38. Don't let anyone make you feel shameful about it. I live in Dubai in the Middle East. This is so normal. The way I see it, unless you have a partner to move in with and start a new family with, why leave your old one? Some people may be better off independent, but if you come from a close-knit family who you cherish, then it's worth it to stay together for as long as you can. Life is short, and especially as your parents get older, it doesn't feel right to be away from them. Rather, you'll be grateful that you spent your 20s living with the people who raised you and loved you, rather than alone in some apartment somewhere. She is so right. Soulfully Sinead, hi girl, she says, thank you for sharing beautiful, I think she means your beautiful heart. I am in the same situation and have been internally battling these expectations. There really is no shame in this, rather a blessing. I'm leaning in to more gratitude, acceptance and support. It's making quality time with family more valuable, as I know it's not forever. That's also about referencing the video of mine talking about living at home. Hope and Love 139 says, you are absolutely so inspiring. Thank you. Thank you for being your authentic self. Peace, love and light to your beautiful soul. Living a love-fulfilled life with your family is such a big blessing. Not every... I gotta get my teeth in today, sorry guys. Not very many people can relate to it in the Western society, where we've been taught to detach as much as possible from our roots. Keep following your heart. It knows all the answers to a life of purpose here in your human experience. You guys are just so profound, and you blow me away every time with your messages. Honestly. Draw the Magic World says, society should use more compassion and love when they look at their brothers and sisters in the world. There's nothing shameful in living together with your loved ones and working on yourself or bettering yourself and sharing that with your family at any age. We often try to make others feel bad for something that they have, and we desire it unknowingly. That's really food for thought, actually. So thank you. Lucia U1L6 says, the fact you have only just started this YouTube channel and can already speak so clearly and genuine is incredible. Thank you. I'm 29 and in a similar position. Your authenticity is so refreshing. You feel like the older sister I never had. Keep growing and producing this work. I am so excited to hear more insights from you. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much. And this is my girl here because she's been such a cheerleader for me over the last couple of months. She's called, please let me get the name right, Mashaya Marley 8. She says, I'm renting and unemployed for about 8 months now, and it's so clear what it is that I have to do to keep moving. Have to take care of my daughter and my unemployed brother. Living from hand, oh sorry, I've got that wrong. She says, I'm renting and unemployed for about 8 months now, and I'm so unclear what it is that I have to do to keep moving forward. I have to take care of my daughter and my unemployed brother, living from hand to mouth. I'm 41 years old. During holidays, I go to my home, my parents' house. We are many in this situation, but I trust the divine. Thank you for sharing your story with us. I'm so glad that me living at home at 38 has inspired so many of you to feel more comfortable and more at peace in your situations, you know? My God, I had no idea when I made that video that it would have such an impact. Okay, so Mini Dog 1000 says, hello Yulanda, this is the first video of many that I have watched of yours, and you have such a lovely presence. At the moment I am at breaking point with a family member. She is an addict and I'm desperate for her to change. It is an absolute desire of mine. I know you said if you truly desire something, you won't feel desperate about it. But in my heart of hearts, I desire for her to be clean and well. I've cried and begged on my knees, which to me is absolute desperation. I'm contradicting my manifestation, aren't I? Please help and guide me to how I should feel about this situation. Much love, Maria. Thank you, Maria, my darling. You have my reply already, but in a nutshell, I told her that the desire for her sister to be clean is not a desire. It's not her desire. That should be her sister's desire. Maria can support and aid in her transformation, but she cannot desire something for somebody else that they don't desire themselves. So that's basically what I tried to explain to Maria. But that's a beautiful message, thank you. So, another one from Michael James. He says, another fantastic video. Couldn't agree more. As long as you are not deliberately hurting people or doing malicious things, you should be yourself. Stay authentic, be kind, but not a people pleaser. People who want to hate you will hate you. It's not in your hands. Be good, be true, do you. Thank you, Michael. So this one is from, I think his name is Ben is Figuring It Out, but it's cut off on the end, so I'm assuming that's what it is. But Ben says that my father, my biggest supporter and the final parent that I had alive, passed away 2 weeks ago, as of this Monday. Any F's I had about being liked ended on that day. I am a lifelong people pleaser that spent too many years trying to be liked. That shit has held me back in so many ways. Knowing I'll never be loved as my parents, especially my dad, has helped to start getting out of my people pleasing and trying to be liked era. I'm done. Great video, I've subscribed. So he's referring to the video of mine talking about stop wanting to be liked. And that's a very, very deep message, and I am deeply honored that you shared that, Ben, so thank you. And I'm very, very sorry to hear of your father, as I said in my reply to you. Goddess117A says, I have been intending that I am a beautiful, vibrant woman who hikes for miles every week. And here you are, a beautiful, vibrant woman hiking. It is a true desire for me to have easy, effortless health, travel, and connect with people from different cultures and share their stories with others. But I have had feelings of anxiety about desiring health, so not sure your guidepost for that one works for everything. I see what you're saying. I have replied to you. And thank you so much. Okay, another one from MiniDog1000. She says, good morning, Yulanda. I loved this video and it got me thinking. I am a professional people pleaser with 48 years of experience. I am aware of it more and more, and it actually makes me inwardly cringe, as I know I behave differently around different people in order to accommodate their ego. I came away from conversations feeling flat, and I wish I didn't say the things I said to them, because I was really just going along with them and probably agreeing with them about things I actually don't agree with. What a carry-on. I do it because I don't want to get into a debate about things. I just want to keep conversations light. Any tips on how to handle these delicate moments? Much love, Maria. Wow. That's an awesome comment. Thank you, Maria. Not Maria. Yes, Maria. Sorry, I got confused because your handle is MiniDog. I replied to you, Maria, so I hope that I helped you with that one. Ooh, okay. Next. Oh, I hear something. It's gone. Okay, so the next comment is from, this one's a little hard for me to pronounce, but I think it's Irade Moistry or Ilrade Moistry. I'm so sorry if I'm getting that totally wrong. But they say, a couple of years ago I got out of a 5-year relationship, and that in itself was plenty enough for rock bottom for me. All the time, energy, commitment and heart put into something that just vanished completely one day. Then to see the person take their anger out on me from afar. It was like falling through deeper and deeper layers of hell, wondering when I would finally hit rock bottom. I've put it behind me and grown so much. I can't even imagine what an actual divorce would be like. Just separating from my long-term girlfriend was very, very difficult for me. Thank you so much for sharing that, my darling. Divorce is no walk in the park. Neither is any relationship. I don't care if you're married or not. Any heartbreak is devastating. So it's all relative, isn't it? And just because you weren't married doesn't mean that it was any less devastating for you. So thank you for sharing, and I did reply to you on that one. Oh, bees, 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 wasps, animals everywhere. Okay, okay. SMNR 1579 says, kids grow up healthier and smarter when living with grandparents in the house. This is also true in the opposite direction. Grandparents end up living longer and having happier, more fulfilled lives. It is not healthy to be isolated. I think this sentiment stems from the culture norm in America to see it's normal to want a partner and to have a mate. It is very normal in America for parents to talk very little about relationships or how to healthily engage with a partner. That is so true, and thank you so much for sharing that. What else have we got? This one's from my mom. This one's from my mom. She says, this speaks volumes. Your actions reflect your true character and you're walking the talk, not just rambling. Keep shining and sharing because someone needed to hear this today to push through and step into their greatness. Keep going, you're making an impact. I love you, my mummy. Thank you so much. Okay, so these might be the last few now because unfortunately I don't want to make this video too long, but I'm going to be back and we're going to carry on because there's so many more. This person, Truth Will Prevail 1313, says, Lord Jesus, grant me good health and keep me encouraged as a single mother. I'm desperately trying to provide for my sons. They both have special needs. Lord, give me strength as I continue to struggle to buy groceries and as I struggle to pay my rent. Faith over fear. Lord, hear my prayers. Your prayer has definitely been heard, and your prayer is in my heart. I have replied to you, so hopefully that gave you a little bit of comfort to help you carry on. Thank you for sharing. I love you. All right, maybe this will be the last one because this one's quite long now. So here we go. Rebecca Bannon 2338 writes, this is the first time that I've seen you on YouTube, and your message was absolutely perfect for me today. I'm at the end of a 7-year relationship that has been absolute hell during the last 2 years. My spiritual cycle is at an end finally, and I just caught the flu. I'm usually never sick. I realized that I'm cleansing all this negativity and difficulty, ending toxicity. Come on, Yulanda. Ending toxicity out of my life, and I got sick to cleanse physically as well as spiritually. Today I just collapsed. I went to bed and thought that I'm just going to stop and let myself experience this illness because my body needs to cleanse. I was feeling like I just couldn't get through another day of this spiritual test, so the best thing I could do is absolutely nothing and just let it finish me off. This is the second time in my life where I really felt that I had been pushed particularly hard to go through an endurance test. I live in New Mexico, and here there's a famous painting of a Native American on his horse, bent over while he is riding and utterly exhausted and barely able to go on, and the name of the painting is Endurance. Whenever I am being pushed and tested really hard, I visualize this painting. So you were right. When you felt that someone would need to hear this message today, that was me. Thank you for delivering it. Wow. I think that is an appropriate comment to end on for today's video. How powerful. I want to just thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart for such a beautiful, rich, inspiring and profound message. Like, honestly, when I read these comments, guys, this work that I'm doing, I think the power of words is massively underrated. The power of just sending someone, whether it's a little note or a long paragraph, it doesn't matter. Sending somebody a nod, you know, sending someone a note to just reassure them and let them know that they're doing something good is worth, I can't even tell you what that's worth. You know, from those of you that just simply leave an emoji or you just simply say thank you, to those of you who, like the last person, sits down and takes time out of their divine lives to reach out to me, is epic. And so many of you are so poetic, so many of you are writers, so gifted, so eloquent. The way in which you all convey what's in your heart through these comments really does fuel me. It really does boost me. It definitely validates me, and not me, but validates my work, my messages. It just confirms so much. So I want to just thank you for each and every one of your comments. As you all know, I always answer my comments, every single one, so don't be shy and don't be afraid to leave me a note and to share with the community. This is a safe, open, interactive space, and you'll all be heard and seen by me. So I love you all so much. I love doing these videos. They're so chilled. Do you like my hat? I hope you like my hat. Okay, I wasn't attacked by any bugs, so that's a result. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you. Bye. Mwah.